What's up, guys? This light's directly in my face like I'm about to give you a quest in a video game. But in this video, let's talk about how to spot fake $100 bills. How to identify counterfeit $100 bills. So maybe you know and maybe you don't, but anywhere between $100 and $200 million worth of counterfeit bills are in circulation in the United States. And now, the $100 bill is the most counterfeited bill in the world, as reported by the Department of Homeland Security. So, chances are that you might come across a counterfeit bill. So, in a sequence of videos I'm going to make about different denominations, let's start with the $100 bill and how to tell if it's counterfeit. We're going to talk about a few different things to check, which is the serial number, color-changing ink portions of the note, the strip on the note, watermarks, and microprinting in an effort to learn how to spot counterfeit $100 bills. Let's start by checking the 3D blue ribbon that runs vertically up the current $100 bill. You will notice that the bells on it change to 100s as you focus on the ribbon. The bells in the 100s move sideways when the bill is tilted back and forth. Tilting the $100 bill side to side will make the bells in 100s move up and down. On a real $100 bill, the ribbon is woven into the paper. However, many counterfeit bills that the government has come across, the ribbon is printed onto the note. Next, you'll want to check the security thread to the left of the portrait. The thread is imprinted with the letters USA and the number 100. It should be visible from both sides of the note. The ultraviolet lights illuminate the security thread of a $100 bill in a pink hue. Speaking of watermarks, check the portrait watermark. When you hold the counterfeit $100 bill into the light, you wouldn't see the faint image of Benjamin Franklin in the top right corner of the blank space. A real bill would have the image visible on both sides of the note. Next, check the bell in the Inkwell. A real $100 bill will make you notice the color shifting bell. Upon tilting the note, you will notice the copper inkwell change to a greenish color. This effect makes the bell appear and disappear in the inkwell. Counterfeiters are generally unable to use a color-shifting ink similar to this, so it is hard to reproduce. And usually, on a counterfeit $100 bill, it won't have the color-shifting ink at all. Next, check the numeral 100. In a real $100 note, the numeral 100 in the bottom right will change from copper to a greenish color. It shows a color-shifting pattern, but on a counterfeit, it will not show any of these features. Now, apart from the aforementioned ways to spot a counterfeit $100 bill, there are other features and tricks to consider to check if a $100 bill is real or not. The most common one is the unique combination of serial number. On a real bill, it would appear twice at the upper left and lower right corners on the front of the note. Another detail would be to check Benjamin Franklin's jacket using a magnifying glass. In it, you will see a microprinted text, the United States of America. One can also spot USA 100 around the blank space in the portrait's watermark, and besides 100 USA along the golden quill and small hundreds along the borders are microprinted into a real $100 bill. The portrait of Benjamin Franklin featured on the $100 note on the front side of the note, while the reverse is a vignette of Independence Hall. Sometimes the printing will be off on a counterfeit. Also, speaking of the portrait of Benjamin Franklin, it should be rough to the touch. This is the result of an intaglio printing method to create the image. On a counterfeit $100 bill, traditional raised printing can't be felt. So as you can see, there's a few different ways to spot counterfeit $100 notes, and similar features to this denomination can be found on other denominations of US currency that are currently in circulation. There's also products like counterfeit ink pens, as well as scanning software to tell if a bill is fake. But these are a few good tips for you to keep in mind next time you're wondering if that $100 note in your hand is a counterfeit or not.